Yeah. I don't know. I don't know. A little bit spicy for my blood, don't you think?
Nah.
You know, like that weenie in the butt kind of stuff. You know?
We need a butt.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, I haven't watched an episode of Family Guy since I was in the hospital. Like, that's the only place I watch Family Guy anymore is if I'm somewhere, like, if I'm in, like, a medical place and they've got
I'm
Fox
like
on.
at my uncle's house, and I forgot to bring my laptop.
Did you?
Then I watched Family Guy, yeah.
Jesus Christ. What else did you do? Anything?
No,
Yeah.
I just watched The Simpsons. and
Your uncle
Family
lives, like,
Guy.
out in the middle of nowhere,
Yeah,
doesn't
pretty
he?
much, yeah.
Yeah. So, just out in the middle of nowhere with
He has
nothing but
cable.
television?
That's about it.
Jeez.
I have Hulu, so I actually I'll binge watch that when I go to sleep sometimes.
What, Family Guy?
Family Guy or American Dad. My wife likes American Dad, but not Family Guy.
Read
A lot
it.
of people do that.
Weirdly, I like Family Guy over American Dad.
I like American Dad over Family Guy for sure. But, I mean, like, I think both
I like
of them are
American
equally
Dad
as
a little
better
better.
these days.
I will concede, I think American Dad's better written.
Yeah.
But I think Family Guy's funnier.
He cared more about American Dad when American Dad came out and it showed.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's pretty much all it is.
A stronger start, I suppose.
I
Because he
think-
was more experienced by the time he had gotten that together.
I think Family Guy is funnier. Like, Family Guy had a bad middle life,
Oh yeah.
but like it's the latest seasons, in my opinion, are funnier. And from the bits I've seen, and its earlier seasons are funny.
If you were put in charge of the Family Guy right now, what would you do?
Kill Brian.
Kill Brian. Really?
Yeah.
It's not a bad idea, actually. Just go ahead and do it.
I feel like it didn't go over well the first time.
Nah.
People got all those tattoos,
Yeah.
and now you make them not assholes.
No, what you need is more episodes like the Bank Vault episode.
Yeah,
Give me
yeah.
like 4 or 5 of
The
those in a
five
row.
seasons of
Need a
that.
herpes episode.
Ah, yes, another herpes episode. Yeah.
What was the herpes episode?
Brian gives Stewie herpes.
Oh yeah, that episode.
Yeah, they
Jesus
became blood brothers where they
Yeah.
cut your hand and you shake hands and
Christ.
yeah, gave him
I did that
herpes.
one time. Have you ever done that? You ever done
I've done
like
that.
cut your
I
hand?
don't think so.
No, I've done that.
Yeah,
Like,
I think
I've
it might have been you and me.
considered
It might have been us.
Nah, we didn't do that together.
No?
I did that when I was a kid.
Did you? I did when I was an adult. I was just drunk. I was like, hell yeah, I'll do that, brother.
Maybe we did it. I might have been drunk too. I don't
Yeah.
remember though.
Yeah, no.
I
It
mean,
sounds something like dumb that I would be like, yeah, let's just do it.
I'm the guy who got breast milk off of eBay and then drank it without even thinking that, maybe this might give me herpes or something.
Yeah, that's a solid point. As soon as I told my wife that later, she was just like, bro, where'd he even get that? Like,
eBay,
he's
dude.
going to get like hepatitis or something.
I could easily have hepatitis.
I was just like, oh yeah, I didn't think about that. Like, well, he bought it somewhere. Surely there's some sort of regulation. Then she Googled it and she was just like, it's legal to sell, but it is completely unregulated.
Oh
I
yeah,
was just like,
absolutely. It's 100% unregulated.
oh.
And I just drank so much of it. So
I mean, you didn't drink a whole lot of it.
it's true. I couldn't put much of it down.
Yeah,
But I got a good gulp.
You made it into vomit.
Yeah, I did. Which
Did Niall ever watch that and give you any feedback? I know he was
no,
very
I don't
interested.
think I don't think he did. I don't think he ever said anything.
He might have watched it later, but yeah, he has not messaged us back.
Did you guys watch the ramen video?
I did.
Did you?
My wife actually really liked it.
Did she?
Yep, she
Good.
thought it was really funny.
That video is
that's
dead
a-
on arrival, man.
Yeah,
What?
it is. It is a bit dead on
Yeah.
arrival. No,
3%.
traction?
Yeah, 3% click through rate. Like nobody's
Aw.
clicking on it. Nobody wants to watch
now,
it. It's got
surprisingly,
150
everyone
views.
who's seen it has been incredibly nice about it.
Yeah, everybody who's seen it likes it, but that shit's got 150 views.
Yeah.
Just like
nothing.
Niall said, all that work for 100 views. It was just like,
That's the story of my channel, honestly.
that's how the grind works, brother. I mean,
Yeah.
that's how you gotta go. I mean, you gotta make stuff and you gotta put it out there, and a fuck ton of it's not gonna get any fucking traction. you
Pretty
know?
much. I mean, it's what the podcast is. For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I see. We generally hover between
39
to, like, I think there was one that's had 4 views when I was scrolling through it.
Hell
earlier.
yeah, dude.
yeah.
And then like some of them are as high as like
I think I think we averaged
200 people.
I think we averaged 20 to 39.
I think we
It's
averaged about
around
40,
our
I want to
YouTube.
say.
It's around our YouTube numbers.
Yeah,
Like our
YouTube
core
averages around
audience-
50.
Yeah.
Our core audience is 40 or so, 40 or 50 I
Got
guess.
weird. I mean, it
like we have a core audience.
yeah,
It's a
yeah,
different
core
40
audience.
people every time.
It's
I don't know.
It's growing at
Surprisingly,
least.
we do pretty
Hey,
good in
I'm
shorts.
Yeah, they like the shorts.
Yeah. I mean, that just proves that the show's good. It's just nobody's going to sit down and watch it.
Yeah, that's fair.
Well, that and YouTube isn't going to promote it regardless of how good it is.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, also because we're quite vulgar and we're not monetized.
Well, YouTube doesn't give a shit. You know, they
Fuck
just...
you, Susan.
Yeah, she's not there anymore. She
Fuck
stepped
you
down.
anyway,
she
Susan.
got
Yeah,
eaten
fuck
by
you,
a wild pack of
Dingoes.
rabbits.
Oh yeah.
I thought you were going to say the N-word, honestly. I thought
Wow.
you were going
Jeez.
I thought you were going the Mel
Charlie
Gibson
Sheen.
rate.
Okay,
Charlie
Roseanne.
Sheen,
I was about to say, whoa.
What was it that she was taking?
Paula Deen down here.
What was it that she was taking?
I don't know, the sleep
Sleep
drug.
drug?
What's it?
Who
What's the
said
popular
that? It was
one?
Mel Gibson, right?
Mel Gibson said, "I hope you get packed by a rape of wild." Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you can tell how it. Yeah, do
Nigers.
the
math.
word jumble on that
Yeah, yeah,
one, and then add
Nigers.
Yeah,
one word.
Nigers. That's
That's
right.
a little close. That's a little close. I'm not going to say that.
And Roseanne, I think, called somebody a kike or something.
No, I
And
think
it's-
she
Who is
said something
Roseanne?
about black people too. Roseanne Barr from the show.
The show Roseanne.
I don't remember her.
It was a late night show.
Did she have black
It was like-
hair?
Yeah, she's curly black fat
Yeah,
haired
okay, yeah.
fat lady.
I think I remember her.
She
yeah.
looks like who's
she,
the ugly
was
bitch
she
that
the
was
husband-
Turk and Tarzan?
Was she
No,
the
no,
wife?
that's Rosie O'Donnell.
Yeah, I know. I said who's the ugly bitch?
Oh.
She looks like Rosie O'Donnell.
Is she the
Except
girl
Blander.
who was the wife of the King of Queens,
No,
Is
I
that
don't think
John?
Mulaney?
No, John Goodman.
so. Arbuckle.
Her and John Goodman are the stars of Roseanne.
Who's John Goodman?
He was the big fat
Motherfucker,
funny
John
guy.
Goodman.
What's he in?
He was
Okay, he's been in a lot.
He's the big fat white guy who was on late night television
There's a lot of
shows.
big fat white guys.
He's getting in a lot of movies too.
He was the
Is he the Queen of?
Hold on, I'll just
King
pull
of
King
up,
of Queens.
I'll pull
guys?
up
No.
a fucking picture of him. Just
Nah,
you guys
he was
keep
on
it going.
Saturday Night Live and stuff.
Well, what
he's been in a
movies he
lot.
been in?
He was like the size of the Down by the River guy, Down by the River guy. He was like that fat. He was just a big fucking guy.
I don't know who this is. Is
He was
Meatloaf?
he
Is
was the
like
dad in
Meatloaf fat?
Dinosaurs. He was the voice of the dad in Dinosaurs
That
television show.
doesn't tell me anything.
Who
Who was the
he
cop?
died of an overdose.
Who was the dinosaur cop that Whoopi Goldberg?
He was a pedophile.
Was he really?
John Goodman.
Yeah, he was a pedophile. He died of an overdose. He's
No. He was the Vietnam vet in Big Lebowski.
he was a
seen it.
Vietnam vet in real life. He killed like 6 or 7 people in a car accident.
I'm thinking you're confused with the KFC murderer guy.
This guy.
Oh yeah, I think I recognize.
Yeah,
that
after
guy.
he died, they came out like he
Oh,
got.
is that the uncle guy?
John Goodman is not dead.
Is that the uncle guy who's like he
Is John
like?
Goodman dead?
Oh, do you remember the movie where the boyfriend tries to like he like tries to rape the girl, like drug rape her at a party?
that was just something John Goodwin did in
and
real
then-
life. That's
and
not
then-
a
shut
movie.
Up. And then the uncle like gets a drill and he drills the hinges off the door and he opens the door and like the dude stops and the girl like gets up and like she runs to the uncle and then he looks at the boyfriend and he's like, my turn, and he starts doing the drill.
I have no idea. I have no idea what that is. Welcome to the AnythingCast, by the way. I'm Patrick,
I think you already did that.
I'm Eric.
and we didn't do that this episode.
Yeah, you did.
No, we didn't.
Yes, you did.
No, because I was waiting on a joke.
Future Patrick, go back and prove me right.
Okay, future Patrick. I guess just don't put anything in since there's nothing. Just
Put a thumbs up.
put in something stupid that Will said before.
Put a little crown on my little character.
Put a bunch of just mash a bunch of words together to make Will say something terrible.
I drug raped my uncle when I was a kid.
Have you ever seen 10 Cloverfield Lane?
No.
Damn it. Fuck you. God damn it. Keep going.
Anyways, yeah, John
Find
Goodman isn't
something.
dead as far as I know. I was just trying to come up with a lot of terrible things to say about John
Yeah, so you
Goodman
can
and
get
hope that we would
sued for
get
libel.
sued.
Yeah.
Fair.
Yeah.
Fair.
I was hoping we'd just get sued. That way we'd have an excuse to not do the show anymore.
So you can play more Baldur's
played
Gate.
Santa.
Yeah, I can play more Baldur's Gate.
He played Santa in SpongeBob once.
Whoa. Hey,
kinda-
speaking of SpongeBob, did you like the SpongeBob movie?
Me?
No.
Yeah, he didn't fucking asking you. Shut up, Eric. Go
Sorry.
back to
Yeah,
your
go
John
back
Goodman
to fucking
Googling.
John Goodman.
Fucking piece of shit. God
Tell
damn
me
it.
some John Goodman trivia.
Did I like the SpongeBob movie?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess.
Guess. What would you
Yeah.
give it out of 10?
7, I
Oh,
guess.
you really liked it then.
It's a good movie. It was funny. It was like
Are you a goofy goober?
I'm
I'm
not.
a goofy goober.
No, I'm a 30-year-old man. I barely remember
So
the movie. I saw it
SpongeBob.
once.
So SpongeBob.
That's true. Jesus Christ. I saw that movie once.
Isn't that the plot of the movie?
On
Is
television.
SpongeBob is basically a 30-year-old man, and like everyone's like, "Hey, you need to start acting like a 30-year-old man." And
Was that the plot of that movie?
I'm pretty sure it was. Yeah,
I thought it was
Kind
that
of.
like the King Neptune came to the Krusty Krab and like
that was like the
Yeah, because
paint-
he didn't get a promotion.
That was the paint job they like veneered over the movie.
Mhm.
the paint job they
becomes a
veneered
man.
over the movie. What
Yeah.
a way to say that.
Yes, he
But
becomes.
nothing I said was wrong.
Would you think you'd be able to make you think you'd be able to outdo Poseidon in a burger making contest?
Easily, he's shit at making burgers.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were all awful.
But
Yeah,
I mean,
remember?
you're a terror. Well, actually, you've gotten better at cooking. In my mind, you still don't know how to cook.
Oh, you say that,
But he's been cooking for like 6 years now.
that ramen that you guys cooked on that video. I do have to say that all looked awful. Who taught you guys how to cook ramen?
I didn't
Patrick-
cook any of the ramen.
The ramen is supposed to be cooked on a stovetop.
Yeah, I
You're
didn't
supposed
cook
to,
any
like,
of the ramen.
Continuously apply heat to it, not pour boiling water over it.
What? No,
Unless-
you can do that with like cup noodles.
Oh, that's not cup noodles. That's I mean, you could do that with that, but it's gonna come out subpar.
I mean, it was
And you
all
didn't mix-
subpar.
The mixture of the stuff. I was just like, you
Yeah,
just poured
Will.
it in one spot.
Yes.
No stirring.
No,
was ma-
I spread it around.
In
No,
one
you
bit
did
of
not,
in
sir.
Yes,
one
I
bit of that
did.
recording, I complained about it, and Will said that
It's just
he.
in one spot. You stir it
It's
until
hard.
all the
It
noodles
was hard to
take
spread
the
around. The
color.
noodles didn't
You want to tell
spread.
you want to tell Eric what you told me about you making and how much you know about making ramen? You remember what you told me that night?
I don't know. I don't make it. I don't eat this
that was
shit.
that was pretty much what he said.
I don't eat ramen.
He made all of that ramen, and like halfway through, it got cut from the video, but like halfway through, I was like, so why are all of these like not very well mixed? You just like, I don't know, dude. Is this a good time to tell you I don't know how to make ramen?
I got that vibe about halfway through the video. I was like, that doesn't look like that was made properly. Like
Look,
that.
no, I spread. Look. When we the steam doesn't like cook or soften the ramen properly. So
Mhm.
when I spread the seasoning around, like I will grant you one of them, the seasoning spread on like just the middle, and that was awful. That was like the chicken roast. Okay, but the rest of it, I spread it evenly, and when I go to like mix it around, it just doesn't mix around very well. It just stays on like the seasoning because it's all wet.
Yeah, you poured that shit into like one lump and then stirred. And it was obvious on like the pork one
Yeah,
and
you're-
on the beef one.
You're supposed to like
Powder it
there's
around.
more than one
The powder
way.
would just stick to the
You
wet
have to-
noodles.
You have to take the noodles out of the hot water while they're still hot and very wet, and then put the thing on it and then stir it in there until it like goes across all the noodles evenly. There shouldn't be white noodles in one spot and brown noodles in another spot. It's all one even coating and color. I usually achieve that by pouring just a little bit of water at the bottom of the bowl from whatever I was cooking it in, and then pouring the seasoning in that, and then stirring the seasoning around in that till it's got a little soupy mixture down there, and then I throw my noodles into that little tiny puddle of seasoning, and then I flip the noodles around, and then it coats everything super evenly.
Well, aren't you just a cool guy?
Maybe you just should have asked someone who eats ramen.
Well, Eric, if you weren't such a busy fuck, then you'd be here when we recorded videos, wouldn't you?
You didn't ask me.
Because I know your schedule. Your schedule is dog shit. I would never be able to get you to do anything. You're a bit, you like all the time that you have off, you spend with your wife. And then
I
when
have
you're
to
not
take care
off,
of my dogs
and
too.
actually take care of your dogs, and then you're the other time you're working. I'm lucky to get you for the podcast.
True.
Get like 2 hours out of you every 2 weeks.
Pretty much.
If you guys
Okay.
could only stay awake during the day or night for the rest of your life, what would you choose?
I guess day, since that's when most of the stuff happens.
Yeah, I'd say day.
We're a day podcast. We're a day walking podcast. Because
I think
I'm.
so.
If I had to
It just
choose
makes the
between
most
the
pragmatic
two,
sense,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah,
Like,
because everything's
Like-
open in the day. There's not that many 24. Like if there's a lot of 24/7s around. If we lived in the cyberpunk dystopia,
if you lived in New York,
Yeah.
a
maybe I'd
city.
choose the nightlife.
Really?
Yeah.
I think as a teenager, I would have chose staying up all night. like definitely. As a teenager, I mean that was my goal. I just wanted to be nocturnal, basically. And I have the genetics for it too. Everybody, like every elder person in my family, they just sleep during the day and then they wake up at like 4 in the afternoon and then stay awake until like 6 a.m. That's every old person in my family.
I used to do that in college all the time.
Me
but,
too.
You know, come to find out,
What if you found out?
not as productive that way.
What if you found out, like on your mom's side, your family is a bunch of like vampires?
I would be ecstatic.
Yeah,
I would be like, oh my
immortality,
god. Yeah, I'd be like, oh my god. Is there a way they can make me into a vampire? Do you know enough about Vampire the Masquerade to know the clans?
Kind of.
Toreador, Tremere, Gangrel, all that.
Give me
Malkavian?
descriptions,
I've
and
heard
I
of
would
them.
know them.
Okay,
But
never mind. I was gonna be like, I was gonna ask like, what would be?
I don't know. You'd be the Nosferatu clan.
Nah. Very funny. You'd be a fucking Gangrel, you Native American son of a bitch. You fucking half wolf howling at the moon is what you'd be.
I was gonna say like fucking Eric over here would be just a full on werewolf.
Eric would be a Tremere. He'd be the gregarious theater major vampires. You know, your average foppish gay vampires. Because I mean, let's be honest. You'd either be that or you'd be a Ventru, and you're far too much of a fucking hermit to be like a blue blood vampire. So
No, he'd be like one of those punk vampires.
wait, no, Toreador I think is the no, what? No, he
Yeah.
wouldn't be a punk
Yeah,
vampire.
he would.
No, the man has guns and lives in the woods.
Yeah.
He's
He'd be like, he would not be down with the blue blood.
still, that's not a
vampires.
clan. That's the Anarchs. That's like a combination of clans.
Okay, yeah, but he'd be part of the Anarchs for sure.
Sure, yeah, he wouldn't be part of the Camarilla. Are you kidding me? The Camarilla would be like, we need you to join our secret society, and Eric would be like, yeah, nah,
Did I tell you my brother-in-law is a Freemason?
really?
Yeah.
Has he killed anybody recently, or
Yeah, man, give us the
trafficked
deets.
any
None that he
children?
would tell me.
Oh, okay.
Oh, he only tells you about trafficking the adults.
No,
Yeah.
But I mean, I have been in a lodge now. So like,
Have you?
I've seen some shit, yeah.
You saw it?
Yeah. I saw.
Did you see the chains in the basement?
No, but I did see Beelzebub.
Beelzebub?
Yeah.
Oh.
Where was he at?
He's just walking around.
Do they keep,
good.
where do they keep the cocaine?
I mean, in the who's the fucking head of the Masons?
I don't fucking know.
In the head of the Masons office, obviously.
I was gonna say inside of one of the animals. They just cut it open whenever they need it.
yeah.
I figured it would be like in every drawer. It's
Would
just
you,
like a little sack of
freely,
cocaine with a
just
mirror?
freely available.
If it was
yeah.
like a
It's anywhere.
situation where like you traffic drug. Okay, let's say you're put in a situation where you could traffic drugs and then make so much money
I'm
that you would
Breaking
never
Bad.
need money ever again.
Mhm.
But you have to traffic the drugs across borders through the bodies of animals that will die upon getting to the other country. Do you do it? Is it worth
You
killing a bunch of animals to make you rich?
Oh yeah, sure.
Bro,
but I
you
don't.
can just eat the animals.
Yeah,
that's
No, I
fine.
mean they're fucking ruined, dude. I mean you're gonna destroy
Sure,
them
I mean,
getting the
I
shit
don't
out
care
of them.
about animals that much. Sure, yeah, why not?
I love animals, but that's a lot of money.
Yeah.
And why can't you eat them? I don't understand.
I don't know.
You
Like
just
it would be
pack their-
dangerous, probably. I mean,
if the drugs burst in there, but if the drugs are in direct contact with their innards, they're no good.
so what? Let's say that's house cats or something. You're gonna eat a bunch of house cats.
Why would you use house cats, not chickens?
Why would you use chickens?
use something that small? Why not use cows?
Yeah, how about Uno reverse card, Will?
Uh,
Why
you
would
could
you
do
use chickens?
You could do surgery and put it in their stomachs.
yeah.
You could do that with any animal, Will.
Or
Well, why would you choose a
or
house cat?
Here's
and
a
not
much
chicken?
better idea.
Big enough.
Instead of surgery, just shove that shit down the cow's throat.
Well, how would
and
you get a cow on a plane, Eric?
Yeah,
Same-
they don't put cows on planes, Eric.
Yeah, they do.
No, that's like
You
getting
buy
a
a-
woman on a boat, Eric. You don't put a cow on a plane. It's bad luck.
I think you just load it into the
I'm
cargo
tired of all
hold.
these motherfucking cows on this motherfucking plane.
A bunch of drugged up cows on a plane.
All those condoms full of cocaine burst in old Bessie's tummy all at the same time. And that plane became a rodeo of life. Okay.
What's your
And death. Mostly death.
what's your favorite prison
horoscope?
documentary?
My favorite prison documentary?
Yeah.
Dude.
Wait a minute. Hold on.
Let me
Eric,
tell
what's your
you,
horoscope?
I don't watch prison documentaries. Anyway, my horoscope?
Yeah.
I'm a Pisces.
Ah, damn it.
Snake in the Chinese zodiac.
Yeah, I'm a monkey. He's a monkey. And we're Leos.
I know you're both monkeys.
Yeah. Tell me about it, dude. You can tell by my face.
What's that mean?
Will more than me.
What's my horoscope?
You're a Leo.
Yeah, what's it? My horoscope.
Yeah, what's my horoscope?
What? Oh, today? What's your horoscope today?
Yeah.
Let's look up. What's my horoscope?
Let's see. Let's see if
today.
it's true.
Yeah. Read your daily horoscope. The first thing that comes up is a bunch of like sponsored shit. Not doing that.
Of course.
You're a Pisces, right?
Yes, I'm a Pisces.
Tell
Tell me the truth.
What does a Pisces mean? Let's educate everybody.
I have no idea.
That's two fish.
What's that mean?
What's
that represent?
Two fish.
Yeah, what's your personality as a Pisces?
Yes, it's not in any way, shape, form, or fashion related to a star constellation.
You didn't say anything.
It's a result
Look
of
up what like a person.
it's a result of my
Look up what a
upbringing,
Pisces
my
personality is.
general
Like,
environment,
is it
and my personal
obtuse?
choices.
Is it obtuse, motherfucker? Is that what a
that
Pisces?
might be what a Pisces is. It might be a gay, obtuse motherfucker that won't answer your questions. That might
is the Centaur the Pisces star? Because I could see that.
be. Yeah.
No,
So-
Pisces is two fish. That's the constellation.
Centaurs are pretty obtuse
No, it's two fish. I
and
promise. you.
rapey.
I think they're related. So it's a little incesty. That explains all the stuff I keep clicking on the front page of X videos. Though to be fair, it's all stepmom.
Compassionate, artistic, deeply emotional, especially empathetic, and at least a little bit psychic, and often inclined to throw themselves into caring for others. They're primarily inward facing. They're not self-absorbed.
I'm sorry. They're
they're
whatward facing?
inward. Oh my god,
Okay.
dude! I can't believe I said it on the podcast.
You said the
Patrick,
N-word,
bleep that out. Pisces are always one of the first signs to lend an ear to others, but when it comes to asking for help, especially emotional help, Pisces can sometimes suck cocks in hell. That's what it says, dude. It's word
That's
for word.
crazy. Wow.
The Pisces horoscope for today is: it's very possible that the best solution today is to simply give up control.
And so, did you do that today, Eric? Did
No.
you give up any control?
I did not.
Did you have a good day or a bad day?
I actually had to directly take control of several things.
Did you have a good day or a bad
Well, how
day?
about you give up control right now and just come over here and, I'll undo my belt a little bit.
Eric,
knows?
did you have a good day or a bad day?
A medium day. It was a little. It
was a little hard today?
A little anxious. I've got another
Okay,
hard
well, that's
day of
because you
work
didn't give up
tomorrow.
control. Listen
Yeah.
to your fucking horoscope.
Be
what's-
aware that you might feel overshadowed or that your efforts won't be recognized. That's your horoscope for today.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So it sounds
no one
like,
cares about his horoscope. Let's just turn his mic off. now.
yeah, turn the whole
Get
fucking
the fuck
fucking
outta
recording
here.
on. Yeah, get out of here, Will.
Overshadowed little bitch. Self-fulfilling prophecy or magic? Or is it
What, you
just
hear
an
the cat?
angry
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's an angry cat.
No, he's not angry. He just has separation anxiety like a son of a bitch. He's 17 years old and he's going senile.
Well, he wants mama.
Yeah, he
Or
does.
daddy.
Yeah,
Or
either
whoever.
one. It doesn't matter. He wants the door open and he wants somebody to pay attention to him.
That's okay.
Would you want to know if you were really a robot?
Yeah.
Would you?
Yeah.
Don't think I'd particularly care one way or the other, but it just depends on what that means for my future,
No, I mean,
Like, am
what
I
would it mean
gonna-
if you're a robot? I mean,
I don't know.
What
What kind of robot?
I feel like I'd go on like a cool like Arnold Schwarzenegger type of like one man army journey type thing.
to do what?
To
You're just a
find-
robot.
To find my creator, man.
Oh, to find your creator.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a good one.
To like
Yeah, like the
escape
plot
the
of the
military
Terminator
or something
movies.
like that.
I
you
mean,
know?
obviously, I'm a sex robot, so
Nah.
Quite frankly, at
you're
this
a
point,
data entry robot.
no, fuck you, man. How about this? You're a gay little retard robot. How about that, huh? Your creator said, "I'm gonna make the gayest fucking robot I can make."
Would you go out of the Matrix?
Do I know what's out there?
No. Well, I mean, like, yeah.
Is
like,
it red pill, blue pill?
Yeah,
like
yeah,
guy
yeah.
approaches you,
Yeah,
says,
yeah.
Okay, man approaches me, says, "Do you want to leave the
Yeah,
the
you're like
Matrix
in a
Red Pill?"
club, and you kind of like go to the bathroom, and he like corners you in the bathroom, and he's like, red pill, blue pill.
Does he do any of the stuff that Morpheus did, where he like kind of proved that like the Matrix was a
I don't
concept?
remember how Morpheus.
Sounds like a real quick
Wait,
way to get
hold the
roofied
goddamn
and
phone. You
raped.
don't remember the Matrix?
I don't remember how Morpheus. I don't remember.
Hold
Morpheus
on. What
proving-
happens at the beginning of the Matrix, Will?
Please explain it.
Yeah,
point
please
for point.
explain it point for point. What
So
happens
the
in the
opening
Matrix?
titles go down,
yeah,
and-
you got Neo, and he is
He's
he
what?
is typing on his computer.
Sure.
Yeah.
And then he goes to work, and
Okay.
Yeah.
What a life he lives.
and then he goes back home, and he's hacking on his computer.
Yeah.
Mhm.
He's a hacker,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and then that lady, I don't remember her name, Mindy.
Mindy.
Mindy,
Okay.
yeah,
Mindy.
Yeah, that's her name.
Mhm.
She's like the White Rabbit. That's her like username.
Mindy the
yeah.
rabbit.
Yeah,
Mindy the
Okay.
White
and
Rabbit.
she's like,
yeah.
follow the White Rabbit, and he doesn't. Then he
Okay.
goes to work again, and then the agents like come after him. Morpheus calls him on the phone, and he tries to escape, but the agents catch him. He gets the parasite put in his belly button. They take the
Wasn't that scene gross where they ripped the parasite out of his belly button?
Yeah, it was.
Like, my God, all that weird, like, yellowish goo that came
yeah.
out with it.
Ugh.
Ugh.
So anyways,
to this
they
day.
take the parasite out. Then like Morpheus is just like, blue pill, red pill, choose now. I'm not explaining anything.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, he just pushes him into a corner.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Anyway, so you're in the club and you're trying to use the bathroom, but like some guy's like, "Hey, red pill, blue pill, you can."
Wait,
either
did
be
they
in
put
the
a
Matrix
did
or
I
out of the
did I go
Matrix."
through everything else? Did they put a little bug in me and
It could have been
everything?
a dream.
Yeah. I'll do it. I guess I'll take
Okay.
the red
All
pill.
right.
I'll take the red pill.
about you, Eric?
Figure out what's going on.
You taking the red pill?
Well,
Worst case scenario, it's drugs. Best case scenario, it's not drugs. So
No. Worst case scenario, it's roofies. And I'm about to
call
get
that a worst
robbed
case scenario.
and raped.
which is a
Um,
good night out on the town in Mississippi.
possibly killed.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm not going to take anything this motherfucker gives me. I don't know him. I'm not going to take drugs from him. Why would I do that? That's
You're
a
at the
terrible
club.
idea.
You're at the club. That's what you do at clubs.
I have never taken drugs from strangers at a club.
Eric,
And
that's
the
what,
one friend I had who tried bought oregano.
Eric, that's what you do at the club. You take pills that people give you randomly.
Nah, sounds like a bad idea.
Back me up, Patrick.
I'm sorry, what? I was reading on my phone.
Also, I only go to
If
gay
you're at a
clubs.
club,
Yeah.
you take drugs. If people give you drugs, you just take those drugs.
I mean, that is generally, are we paying for these drugs or are they giving them?
It's a club. They're being
It's
given
free?
to you.
Then yeah, absolutely. That's the club life, Eric. If you don't live by the club, then you die by the club.
I only ever went to gay clubs, but
So there's poppers, is what you're telling me. It's basically poppers and what else do gay people like?
What's a
Ecstasy.
popper?
Daiquiris,
Adderall.
Adderall.
Yeah, I don't know. Do
Um,
gays love Adderall?
Not especially. They're more into poppers
What's
and
the
A lot of the ones I
stereotypical-
knew who worked in the restaurant industry did, but that might have more to do with the restaurant industry and less
Ecstasy
to do with their
is a
What
big
is
gay
what is
drug.
the stereotypical gay drug?
ecstasy.
ecstasy.
Poppers now, actually. But
What's a popper?
Popper's a little thing you can buy at the gas station. They look like 5-hour energies. You crack them open, you get a good sniff, and then it gets you high, and it loosens your.
Oh yeah,
Your
it loosens your
butthole.
butthole.
Oh,
Yeah.
Remember we talked about this on the podcast one time.
Long time
Oh,
I
ago.
asked
okay.
Eric if he wanted to do poppers with me when I didn't know what poppers were.
yeah.
Yeah, you remember?
Okay. Yeah.
And then we
still be
read the
halfway-
Wikipedia article on,
I'd still
on the
be
show.
halfway interested.
What is
in doing that.
what's the
Yeah.
stereotypical lesbian drug? Do you think?
Alcohol.
Alright.
Alcohol and
for
like
sure.
a brass knuckles to your girlfriend. That's-
Al-
Alright.
alcohol and a punch to the face.
Yeah.
That's a lesbian drug of choice.
What dog breed would you want to be if you became one?
Uh,
I'm going for golden lab. I'm basic. Call me basic, but I like the golden lab. I don't know. I'm definitely not going Pekingese. I know that fucking much. I'm not going pug. German Shepherd, maybe.
Nah, I
Like
don't
a
want hip
Shiba
problems.
Inu. Is that the big one?
No, that's a tiny one.
I'll
What's
go
the big one over there? The
I'll go-
fucking.
Cane Corso. That's a good,
Great Dane is what you'd go with, man.
Oh, he's got
No,
a big
you-
fluffy
Cane-
face.
Cane Corso.
What the fuck's it? That Japanese dog
Ooh,
with the big
you-
fluffy face.
You do good as a fucking what's it?
Hold on.
The Nepal dog.
The what?
The
What's
dog.
that, what was that? You said the.
Dog.
Oh, okay. Patrick, bleep that out. He can't say that on the show.
The Niger dog.
Yeah.
There it is. The Akita.
The Akita. Yeah,
Yeah.
Akitas are cute.
Oh,
Yeah.
what's that?
Big fucking
They're
dog.
decent size. You know,
Yeah.
good reputation.
What's the big? What's the dog that's like the small version of that?
You'd be a husky,
very
dude.
cute
Shiba
puppies.
Inu.
That's,
Yeah, it's the Shiba Inu. is
yeah,
one
the
that I was
Shiba
thinking
Inu's
of.
got a big butt.
You'd be a fucking husky, dude.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
make random noises. Oh,
Yeah, you'd be a husky. You'd be a blue-eyed son of a bitch. Which part of your body would you eat if you had to eat a piece of your body like that? And it has to
The
be substantial.
foreskin.
You can't be like a
Yeah,
fingernail.
the foreskin.
Ah, cheater.
Foreskin?
I don't have one of those.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't have one.
I
Do
guess
you have
I've
a
got a
foreskin,
little
Will?
bit.
Is this
No.
how we find out you have a foreskin?
Nah, I'm cut.
Damn. Are we a cut podcast? Is everybody here cut?
I'm cut.
Damn. We're in the middle of the Bible Belt, fellas.
Yep.
Everybody here is going to be cut.
Yep,
I
we're
don't
cut.
know about you guys, but I am not getting my child circumcised. Like, it's just not going to happen. They can do that themselves if they want to when they grow up.
I
The
don't
dog-
know
I
though,
don't know.
because getting it done when you grow up sucks though. Getting it done when you're a baby is kind of
Then maybe don't fucking do it, you
know.
know? If it sucks so bad, maybe don't fucking do it.
I don't know. I don't know enough about it.
I don't know. I've never had to worry about smegma.
I guess, but I mean, if you clean yourself, then I guess you don't have to anyways.
I mean, I guess it's just one more thing to do. I'm really ambivalent on it, to be completely honest.
You getting your kids cut, Will?
As long as there's a rabbi there to eat it up.
Oh hell yeah! If there's if they cut it off with their teeth,
Yeah.
they give it a good chomp.
As long as the rabbi's there to clean up.
You know, how women eat
afterwards.
placentas. Maybe we could fry up the foreskin and then like grind it up into a powder and put it on something to
Make
eat.
sure to tug on his little sideburns though,
Did you
because
know-
Father Stevens has been going around. He's been pretending to be a rabbi again.
Yeah.
I learned an interesting fact recently about how births work
What's
in
that?
nature. So wild animals, the way you know how like the
Umbilical cord.
The
the
umbilical cord.
umbilical cord. You know how that gets cut, right?
Right, they gnaw it
And-
off.
Yeah, they like wild animals just chew that shit off. Isn't that
Yeah.
the most metal shit?
I mean, it's either
Yeah, why
that or
not?
drag
Just
them behind
imagine
you.
you're fucking
What'd
out.
you think they're gonna pull out a knife?
No, I
Like-
just didn't understand like how they did it. No, just imagine you're out there, fucking blood's everywhere. You got like a baby fucking going and you're just in pain from birth.
Yeah, and then you have to chew through the
and
umbilical cord.
Like you know, all the predators have smelt the birthing blood miles around.
Yeah.
You can hear the cats just growling in the distance, and you're just like, "Fuck!" You're just chewing the fucking umbilical cord off.
Why is this an action scene in your mind? I love that for
Back
you.
in the Stone Age, birthing was an action scene.
Yeah. I
And
like that
lives were
for
on the
Will.
line.
Will's brain works on such a level to where he's like, hell yeah, I want to be a mother so I can give birth so I can do some metal ass shit like bite through the umbilical cord.
Apparently,
We
it
all
doesn't
know
have any
Will's the
nerve
type of
endings.
person who would eat the placenta.
I was going to say, would you eat the placenta if you were a woman?
I don't know. I guess.
I guess. That's not really a thing where I've ever heard anybody like, yeah, I don't know.
I don't know anything about it, man.
You don't
placenta,
need to eat the placenta.
You don't need to eat it.
Oh, well, no.
It's what the umbilical cord is
Animals
attached to. And then it-
often eat the placenta
Why?
as it replenishes some of the nutrients that they just lost.
Would I feel better?
You, as a human,
Yeah.
no.
Then no. Why
You
would I
can
eat
just be given normal food.
a lot
and
of women
drugs
eat
and
the
you'll be fine.
placenta.
Why?
To be like
because
animals,
because
because
people
it-
believe that it has like iron and stuff in it. I mean, it does have like some
it-
stuff
It's
in
not
it.
bad for you.
What's
It's
it
not going to
taste
hurt
like?
you. It tastes like placenta, bro.
That's a good point. Google. What does the placenta taste like?
Human. What does the
Is that-
human
is that
placenta
cannibalism?
taste like? It's
Some
legal
people
to
who
eat
have
your
eaten
own
placenta
placenta.
say that it's kind of chewy and tastes like liver or beef. Others say that it has an iron taste.
Huh.
So, like liver tastes like iron.
Okay, I don't like liver that much. If they fry
That's really the part where you're like,
That's not-
it tastes
What's it
like
taste
liver.
like?
Yeah.
You know?
well, if they fried it, then maybe. I like fried liver.
Fried placenta.
I would. I think that's what they generally do. Is they fry it. I don't think you eat it raw. I'm pretty sure you fry it in a pan with oil.
I'm just imagining like the goop lady just like birthing a baby and then just like picking up the placenta with her bare hands and just like
Just
sinking her
chowing
teeth
down on
into
it.
it.
You know
just
what we should
eating
do?
it.
Give
should
birth
get-
live on the podcast.
We should go get some of that Gwyneth Paltrow
Gwyneth Paltrow,
pussy
yeah.
perfume.
Oh,
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
We
and
gotta
do what with
It's
it?
going to
Just
be
see
like
what Gwyneth Paltrow's pussy
$3,000.
smell
Wait, does
like.
it smell like her pussy specifically?
I think
That's what
so,
she
yeah.
says.
Yeah, I
Or
think
just
so.
like put her pussy scented candle. But then we'd
Dude,
have to get
how much are they?
I don't know. You'd have
like
to look it up.
stupidly expensive. It's good.
Yeah, it's a goop.
I don't know. Maybe the
sucks.
pussy scented candle isn't too expensive. Let me
Maybe-
see.
Maybe
I'll
she
look
made
it
it
up real
like
quick. Let's
family
see.
priced. Family priced.
Family price pussy scent
Pussy
candle.
Yeah.
Don't go buy that expensive shit from Goop. Go down to the Family Dollar and buy your pussy candle. We got we got five for $10 down by the Freds.
Do you think it smells like a dockyard?
Yep, there it goes.
Probably
This smells like my vagina, is what it's called.
The vagina doesn't smell good enough for that to be worth it. I don't know why she would make that.
Yeah,
like, I'm not saying vagina smells bad, but like it
smells
doesn't
like a
smell
fucking
like.
vagina.
Yeah, it doesn't
man.
smell like
it's-
something I would want my room. I don't want my room to smell like vagina.
But that Gwyneth Paltrow's
just-
vagina.
Mhm. Yeah.
How does she
How
know that it
much-
smells like her vagina? How did they? how did the
how
scent
does she
makers?
not know what her vagina smells like?
I mean, she can figure it out, sure, but like, did they have a lab test
Oh,
where they
yeah.
were like, they?
Well, they would like give her the candle, and she would go.
Oh yeah, that smells like
yeah.
my pussy.
Yeah,
so she
she-
could just lie. They could smell like roses, and she'd be like, "Yeah,
Well,
that's
maybe-
exactly what my
maybe
pussy
her
smells like."
husband can confirm it.
They got scientists there. They got her up on stirrups. They got scientists just sticking their nose
wait,
in there.
Wait. Are you imagining like what if Gwyneth Paltrow like has like a little step thing that like as she goes up it like spreads her legs and then there's there's a man or a woman whatever she's more comfortable with like there.
Yeah. We got to make sure that we're PC about this.
Yeah, and like all their only job is to sniff her pussy. Yeah.
They stick like
Christ.
a tube on it, like
Yeah.
like a little hose, so they can smell it from a distance. Or they sticking their nose straight up in there.
What things do you think in the world? Because you know how they make like perfume smells.
Yeah, they make it out of different stuff.
What things in the world do you think smell like
Body sweat, fish oil, probably
omega-3?
yeah, omega-3
like-
oil, plastics, burning plastics. You know the smell of like a G.I. Joe when you burn it? It probably smells something like that.
Robert Downey Jr.
Maybe a little bit of natural gas, just for good measure.
gasoline.
Yeah, gasoline. Yeah, Gwyneth Paltrow's pussy smells like gasoline.
Mm.
That'd be pretty good though.
I'm having trouble finding the actual damn price of it. I guess I
Just
gotta go to
just go to goop.com. Give them your information.
directly.
Yeah, give them all your info. You know,
Come on.
tell them you want a quote. Tell them you want to order 100 of them, and we'll make a video.
Yeah, tell them we can write it off as a tax write-off.
Yeah, it'll be a tax write-off because this is a business.
If we paid $50, it would be.
Sure. I mean, yeah, if we want to start an LLC, I guess we could start an LLC. Let the government know the small amount of money, the $30 a month I make off of the podcast.
Hey, don't say that out loud. The IRS will come after you.
Nah, I got to make enough money for that to be worth it for
Yeah,
them.
I'm actually pretty
can't
sure you have
find
to
the
make
pussy
$500 or more.
What else have they got? They got an asshole one and a cock one.
How do you
Nah.
not
They have a
finding
My
the pussy
Balls
one?
candle.
Just go to the website.
I am on their actual website
Show,
now.
show me the phone.
Here, bro. Just
Hold on. It can't be.
on Goop. Scented candles right there.
Yeah, Darling Candle, Muse Candle, Valley 9, Noir.
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 What's your
Noir.
favorite noir thing?
Pinot.
I don't know anything
Pinot
about
Noir.
noir
Oh,
stuff.
you're right,
Pinot
it's not
Noir.
Mm-hmm.
How
Spider
much?
no- Spider
How
Noir?
much?
Spider-Man
How-
Noir.
Spider-Man Noir.
What was it called? Do I just need to type in how much was the Gwyneth Paltrow pussy candle?
You know, maybe that wouldn't be a bad idea.
Yeah, just ask Google directly how much was the pussy candle.
Was the.
I thought it was a perfume, which is why it was even funnier to me.
No, I'm sure they have like the weed perfume, the perfume that just smells like marijuana.
That seems like it'd be bad. Like, I don't want to smell like marijuana.
Some people do, man. Some people are like, yeah, I love that smell. I want to smell like that and get arrested and then put in jail for nothing, for doing nothing because ACAB. Am I right?
Yeah.
MGTOW ACAB. I learned what MGTOW was.
$75.
$75, Will.
$75 is how much it costs.
Yeah, it's not that expensive for a candle, honestly. It's like 3 times as expensive as an expensive candle.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, expensive candles cost like $20 to $25.
He's not wrong.
What were you? Oh, you learned MGTOW recently?
Yeah, I learned what MGTOW
Men
is.
going their own way.
Yeah, I feel like Kira's a MGTOW guy. I'm just saying, like, generally Kira's fucking disposition towards gender politics is what is pretty much MGTOW.
That's true. It's hilarious.
MGTOW?
Yeah, it's men go their own way.
It's like a right wing, like men get tired of women, so they're like, I'll be celibate, pretty much.
Not even like celibate, just like it's more of like a conservative relationships type of thing where it's like men don't need women and they're not going to like bend over backwards to get with some liberal bitch that like is some feminist bitch who expects them to.
The ones I always see, like, they're just like, I'll be, because they're all divorced people basically, and they got a shitty deal in the divorce, so they're like, I'm never gonna be with a woman again. Like, I'm not saying they won't just like have a one night stand or whatever.
Yeah,
but they're not gonna be in a relationship.
Yeah, it's just a philosophy of like
so
modern day women are garbage.
Failures that don't actually want to search out a relationship and just want to keep saying that one woman that they hooked up for as a sex object didn't end up being compatible with you romantically, and you're not actually willing to try to make a real relationship work out.
And that's these guys, but a lot of them are
just
like people who have never been in a relationship in the first place.
Sounds like extended incel behavior to me.
It is. I mean, it's highly like the Venn diagram's pretty fucking big of like incels and MGTOW people, but a lot of them are just like it's mostly the ones that are reasonable are just like a rejection of feminist ideals, of like modern leftist feminist ideals.
How'd you learn about MGTOW?
I saw somebody call themselves MGTOW as a joke, and I was like, what is that?
Oh, okay.
And then I looked it up.
You should be against anything too extreme.
Yeah.
Anything that gets too extreme. Like, fucking Nazis, fucking communists, just like fucking people all the way up their asses on the liberal side of the thing where they're just, shouting at people for using pronouns weird.
Did you see the Republicans want to raise the voting age to 25?
I'm not even sure if I disagree with that.
Me neither.
Yeah, I don't know if I disagree with that at all.
I disagree just because I think voting's right, and if you can be in the military at 18, you can vote.
Yeah, I'm not sure that I would agree with being in the military at 18 either.
Yeah, honestly, I think the military should be at 25.
I'd say 21 at least. I don't know about
maybe just
straight
make it all
out of
21.
high school. Yeah, maybe
like,
make everything
weed,
21.
Alcohol, voting, and military. Just 21.
Make all of it 21. Just solid 21.
Make driving 21 too.
Hell yeah, go ahead. Absolutely.
Let's maybe see if we can make the the streets
roads
just a little bit safer.
Yeah.
Maybe let them get through that whole 18 time period where they're super fucking stupid but think they're adults.
18 to 20,
Yeah,
where you're
but,
making the worst decisions of your life because you've just been let off the leash legally.
Yeah, give them a little buffer zone there, and then okay.
I feel like that's what it is now. Like they think that 18 they let you off the leash, and then 21 they let you go wild.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like that's kind of how it's designed already.
That way you get a little bit of a a walkthrough period where it's just for us it was okay. I can smoke cigarettes, and I can live in this dorm room or this apartment or something.
Did you buy cigarettes on your 18th birthday?
I bought cigarettes when I was 16.
Me too,
so.
but I mean, on your 18th birthday, did you go out and buy cigarettes?
I don't think so. I think there was no mystique to it.
No incentive.
Yeah. It was just
I got off of work at midnight, and it just happened to be my birthday, and I was like, oh hell yeah! So I went to the gas station. I was like, it's my birthday. I'm 18. Midnight. Give me cigarettes. And they were like, oh yay! It's your birthday. Here's your death sticks. I hope you die of cancer. That'll be $5.
Yeah.
What a charming people.
Nah, that's not what. That's not what happened. It was just some black lady at the gas station was like, "Mm-hmm. Here you go, honey. See you next time. Can I get you anything else?" We used to have this black lady that worked at the gas station down from my parents' house that we called Gas Station Mama.
Yeah.
Because she knew us like we knew each other basically, and she knew all of my friends, and we'd go down there and be like, "Oh hey baby, come on in, what you need?" You know,
Right.
like she was I bet that woman's fucking dead now. She was in terrible health at the time and was like elderly.
If you can garner the love of a large black mother, then you will be treated nice every time that you pass.
I hope
by
to
that
see
woman.
her in the afterlife. Like,
yeah.
I hope she's the one at the pearly gates being like, "Come on in, baby. Come on in. The
They're
water's
right here on this page.
Yeah.
I've had some very happy and wholesome relationships with large black friendly mamas. Like the good ones will take care of you for so long. just
Which of your
all day
friends'
long. Just very
parents
sweet
cook the
mamas.
best?
Friends' parents.
Friends, parents, Jesus Christ. None of them. My mother cooked the best out of all the parents that I knew. None of my friends had parents that were like decent at anything. Most of them were alcoholics.
I won't say their first names, but like, what? I don't know. I'll just make up a name. The Smiths were great fucking cooks. God damn,
What'd they make?
missed their French toast in the mornings were to die for.
When'd you learn to make French toast? How old were you before you realized you could make French toast by yourself? Because that was a big moment in my life where I was
Like
like
17.
I was like, oh my God, I can make French toast.
Yeah, like
I was
17.
about 32.
Yeah.
I just never tried it before. It didn't excite me that much. But then I've been getting a lot more experimental with my cooking lately. So
Lately?
yeah, well, just over the last like 3 or 4 years. My ex-girlfriend hated my cooking, but also made me make all of her food. And so I had to learn what kind of things she liked and cook those specifically for her, and then cook something else for me that I liked. Yeah, she was kind of a bitch. But then afterwards, when I got into my current healthy relationship, my wife actually loves all the shit that I cook.
yeah.
So now I'm like, branching out and being more experimental and being like, hey, it would sound good if I threw this onto this with some of this. And
I'm the
she's like,
man,
okay.
goddammit. I don't cook a goddamn thing. I don't clean a house. I don't cook a meal. My bitch does that for me. You know what I'm saying? MGTOW all the way. My bitch does all that.
Yeah.
What was I gonna say?
I've lived like
hey,
a decade in the service industry.
do you
so
know
I
how to
all the cooking.
beatbox?
Yeah,
Go
I
ahead,
mean,
Will.
I-
Go start
A little bit of
start with the
beatboxing, yeah.
flow. Go ahead.
And do what? Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm not a rapper.
So stop
those-
rapping at me.
I love those videos. That dude is so good. Like, I wonder, do you think they all just like think that all out, or do you think it's just improv?
That was probably improv, right?
Yeah, but I mean, that's what freestyling is.
Yeah. I can't freestyle for shit. We had a kid in middle school that could do it, and he was like the talk of the town.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like people would just ask him to do it every day. And his name was DJ, which of course his name was DJ, and he could fucking freestyle.
Oh my god, yeah.
He was white too. Some white kid.
I've had
It
like
was either gonna be DJ or Zach.
Yeah.
yeah.
Or Laquanda. That'd be more like a woman's name.
Yeah, that's a woman's name.
Yeah, that's a woman's name.
China.
I actually know a Laquanda.
Mei Ling.
Diamond.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hope.
Champagne. Just stripper names.
Bill.
Asia.
Yeah, Bill. Robert. The guy who could freestyle.
Paris.
Mm.
Hong Kong.
Crumpton.
Is that a name? Is Crumpton a name?
Probably a last
Sounds like
name.
a Dr. Seuss ass name.
My name is Frederick Crumpton.
At sea? It sounds like a Dr. Seuss thing. That guy would be the bad guy in the fucking the Horton here. Is it no? Who was it? Fucking the Lorax. It's like the Lorax guy.
Oh yeah, the little small guy.
Yeah, you said his name on like a podcast episode at one point, but I don't remember what it was.
Oh, I know the best name.
George Floyd.
Yeah, that was him. They're leaning on his fucking neck. He says he can't breathe. He's trying to sell the air.
Oh no!
That's why he wanted to sell the air, dude.
he just
He
wanted
couldn't
to breathe.
breathe.
Oh no!
It was the pollution that got
Oh
him.
no! Yeah, that's what it was.
Yeah, that's exactly what it was.
Sure. You get banned on YouTube for spreading misinformation.
Oh yeah, now we're gonna have that fucking little box below this podcast. George Floyd died from a cop dealing on his
Context
neck.
box.
Yeah.
Did you see the little box I put at the bottom of the ramen video?
No.
It just says Chinese state sponsored media.
Oh yeah.
At the bottom, just like in the morning.
Oh Lord.
I edited it in there because I was like, maybe people will notice this, but it's at the very bottom of the video, so you can't like you have to be looking for it to notice it. Really,
The whole thing was cute. It was
Yeah.
well produced. Felt good.
it
I enjoyed it.
felt. It took us 6 hours to get all that footage, though. We filmed for 6 hours to get what was effectively what, a 25, 15 minutes.
25, 15 minutes. Something
Yeah.
Like that.
We ended up with what was it, like 45 minutes of like footage or something.
That's the film industry, baby.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Will's turning Jewish. He's starting a production company. We're moving to LA.
Call me Zoidberg.
I spent like all day out with this one guy filming some shit for a commercial that he was doing. Or not commercial. He did commercials later. He was doing his own private thing.
YouTube channel.
No, it wasn't a YouTube thing. He was doing it for like film school.
Oh,
But,
when'd you do this?
Right in between college stuff. I think it was like during the
Oh,
summer.
this is a while back then.
Yeah, it was a while back while
What'd
I
you
was
do?
still active in theater. I was a stormtrooper.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Full get up and everything.
Yeah, but it was like
Gestapo?
KKK themed.
KKK themed stormtrooper.
Yes.
Whoa.
Hell
It was
yeah,
a
dude.
Southern Star Wars thing.
Is that on
And,
IMDb? Or you?
No, I don't.
Wait, so you
well,
had-
it might be. I don't know.
Did you-
I don't remember what it was called.
Did
But
you have to-
probably don't want to look that up though. But anyway, the point is, I was just a stormtrooper. I believe I was in 3 or 4 scenes. And
What was
we
your
were
motivation?
there. Give the news and hope not to die.
Why were you giving the
shoot
news?
them so that they don't get away, and stand still and hope not to die. I think
That's pretty much exactly what my motivation in life is like. Pretty much me every day.
I mean, just think of what stormtroopers.
Did you ever watch The Amazing Racist?
The
No.
Amazing Racist?
Is that a
What's
YouTube
that?
channel?
Yeah, it's so fucking funny.
Is that real? That's a real
Yeah.
YouTube channel?
So
What's
like
he do?
one of the first videos I saw was like he drove to like a Home Depot and there was a bunch of like Mexican guys out there
Mm.
and he's like, "Hey, I got a job for you. You know, can you do a job?" So they all like hop in the back of his truck, right? And he drives them to a immigration.
Oh yeah, and
thing.
then they all get out and
Yeah,
start
they all
running.
just jump out and
That
start
was like
running.
a television thing or something, wasn't it?
I
Wasn't that a
have
bit
no
for
idea.
television?
I don't know.
It wasn't
just-
like an actual YouTuber.
I just remember seeing it in high school. That's how
I remember
old it
seeing
is.
that bit too. In high school, I remember seeing
Like
that.
he goes to like a ghetto basically, and like he has a KKK outfit and a gas tank,
Yeah.
and he's asking people for gasoline for like an event later.
God.
He tries to get his KKK outfit dry cleaned.
Oh Lord.
Yeah, it was a spoof of The Amazing Race. It was Ari Shaffir. Oh, it's from like a movie or something. Yeah, it's from a movie. It's from the movie Inappropriate Comedy.
Ah,
Oh,
Yeah, it's just some it's a 2013 American satirical sketch comedy film.
Okay.
So yeah,
Well, it's kind of like Jackass mixed with Saturday Night Live, I guess.
pretty much. Would you rather have 4 legs or 4 arms?
I think I'd rather have 4 arms.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about you, Will?
I take 4 arms.
Really? I think I'd go with 4 legs.
Really?
I don't know. 4 legs seems like I could run really fucking fast. Like, do you think if I go with 4 legs, I get like a centaur body?
Yeah,
I would
For
hope
sure.
so. Otherwise, you just look like a weirdly balanced freak.
Yeah, am I spider forelegs? You know, like am my forelegs going in all directions, or am I centaur body? If it's centaur body, then I don't know. I don't think so. I don't want a centaur body.
You'd
I'd rather have the
spider
forearm.
legs?
Yeah, I'd rather have spider legs.
If you grew 2 new arms, would you be considered an insect?
No.
3 legs is not the only thing that makes insect an insect.
No, I don't. I don't think.
6 legs.
6 legs. 3 on each side. You know.
Also, I've already got 3 legs.
But also,
You know
we
what
have
I'm saying?
arms and legs. You know, it's not the same.
Wait, I see what you're saying. If I grew 2 new arms, I could like get on the ground and then crawl
Yeah.
around like an insect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That would be pretty badass. That'd be creepy as shit.
Yeah, climbing would be really fucking easy. With,
Ooh,
Yeah.
Here's a hypothetical. All right, you're at a
Forearms.
girl's house. Things
Mhm.
are going great. You're like, it's getting hot and heavy.
So I'm winning at Smash Brothers.
Yeah. It's getting hot and heavy.
It's going great.
Somehow it gets brought up what your favorite movies are before it gets too far. She's like, Human Centipede's my favorite movie. Do you continue? Are you
No, absolutely.
Are you staying
No.
over for the night?
No, my immediate reaction would be like, "That's your favorite movie?
Yeah, that's her favorite movie.
Why?"
Just stop all the romance right there.
Yeah,
Why the
no.
fuck is that your favorite movie?
Yeah,
Gross
you've never
bitch.
had sex with me, obviously, but I've had some moments during sex where I was like, "What? What are you retarded?" No. I had sex one time where I was having a conversation about Star Wars during sex, and it ended that way, where I was like, "What? No, that's fucking you dumb bitch. No." Jesus Christ.
Do you know anything about Yoda's species?
Yeah.
Jesus, like
It was something about the crystals in the fucking lightsabers. I don't remember what it was.
Kyber
funny.
crystal, bitch. It's
yeah.
called a Kyber
Yeah.
crystal.
And I was like,
Not a
no.
Kaiba crystal.
Yeah.
That was the argument.
No, you dumb whore. Jesus Christ.
He's like, what? I have an accent. It's a Kyber crystal.
A Kyber
That's
crystal.
what I imagine. Is you're like, no, you dumb whore. And it's a Kyber crystal.
Did you see did you see Yu-Gi-Oh! The Abridged series had a new episode come out today?
Oh, yeah?
Today?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, a new one comes out every year basically now.
Yeah, I mean, hell.
It's its own thing.
When are we
Very
getting
surprised.
more Half-Life Mind or Freeman's Mind?
Freeman's Mind?
Yeah, Freeman's Mind.
I have
I
no
finished
idea what
that.
that is.
They finished Freeman's Mind.
Is this a little
Nah,
Karibo
they
thing?
made like a new season.
Oh,
Yeah, second season.
seems almost unwanted. Is it good?
It's okay.
Okay, because I was about to say, because the first one was kind of niche in and of itself.
Can we get
and,
Little
like,
Karibo on the podcast?
Maybe?
Yeah, maybe.
You think he'd come on?
He's a super nice guy. I don't know if
Possibly.
he'd be.
I don't know if
have
he'd
the
want
time
to.
or be interested.
I've never contacted him. I mean, I guess I
guess
could
it
reach
would
out
Give
to
it a
him.
fucking shot. I would love to talk to Lil Karibo.
I don't
That'd
know
be
what
so
I'd talk
fucking
About
awesome.
what? I bet he hates talking to people who want to talk to him.
Yeah, I bet he does.
Aw.
I bet he gets annoyed when people are
Aw.
like, little Karibo, tell me about
Yu-Gi-Oh!
Yu-Gi-Oh!
Screw the rules, I've got money. Yeah,
tell me about Yu-Gi-Oh!
I bet nothing makes him angrier. He's probably that guy who's like, I made a thing that people adore, and now I don't get to, like, I can hear about nothing else for the rest of my life.
Yeah, he's a little Yu-Gi-Oh guy now.
Actually, though, I'd be very interested in hearing what else he does. It's like
I wonder-
know of all about your work, like, and it's like been providing my
Do you?
stupid geeky ass laughter for like over a decade and a half or so now.
Do you know about all of his work?
Not all of it. That's what I want to hear about. What else have you done?
At one point in my life, in college, I could quote the entire first episode of that show, like verbatim, and do all the voices. And that has to be the lowest point in my life. That's probably...
Which Yu-Gi-Oh entrant?
That was your
intro
most
music.
autistic.
You watched all of
weeaboo
Yu-Gi-Oh
nerd.
recently, didn't you?
Yeah.
Which Yu-Gi-Oh intro music is the most cringe? I'm going GX.
Oh, I didn't watch all of those. I watched the first one. The most cringe one,
Yeah.
probably GX though. Yeah, I mean GX is just like the worst. It's so poppy and tries to be like Digimon basically.
Yeah,
It tries really
kind
hard.
of Sonic-y.
Did you see that guy who was working on Digimon Tri Adventures and made his own like movie all by himself? He made like an animated movie like by himself.
Is it any good?
Apparently so. Yeah, it's
Like, is it
Okay.
about Digimon or is it
no,
completely
it's
unrelated?
he was working on the movie. He was in
Is it
charge
just-
of the Digimon Tri movies,
Mhm.
and he made his own passion project film. It's an animated film. And he made 2 of them,
Oh, nice.
and
What's
he
it
made
about?
them all by himself. It's about like
it's
like a Fooly Cooley inspired
Oh, so it makes no sense.
kids fighting with like their alien with like alien monsters. It's
Are the kids have alien monsters that they use to fight with?
I don't know.
Or
I
the kids are
haven't watched
fighting
the movie.
against alien monsters.
no, they're like friends with the alien monsters in some
So it's
way.
like some of that
Hey,
like Pokemon or Digimon or what? Wait, what's that thing? That weird thing with the little blonde marionette kid looking thing that ate a bunch of fish.
Zatch Bell.
Zatch Bell.
Yeah.
It's kind of like that weird fucking show.
do you remember that movie about the robot that boxes?
Wait, Chappie?
The what?
Chappie?
Is that it?
No.
Do I remember? Say that one more time.
Do you
I
remember the
remember
movie about the robot that boxes? Like,
about the robot or that boxes?
yeah, the boxing
Yeah,
robot.
boxing, like fist fighting in the ring.
Do I remember the movie? No,
Yeah,
I have
like,
no idea what you're talking
Like
about.
the guy trains the robot to fight.
Yeah, I remember what you're talking about. I can't remember the name of it.
Yeah, what's that movie?
It's called it's called Rocky.
No. That's a man that seems to be a robot. That is that's a slightly different.
Rocky has terrible dialogue.
He's
why
autistic.
Why does anyone like Rocky? For real.
I don't know. He's just an autistic guy. Like that's his whole character. Him and Adrian, they're
Four
both like
out of
autistic.
severely
people.
autistic.
Yeah, they're both severely autistic.
Rate
And,
Rocky right
the
now on the
incredibly-
podcast. 4 out of 10.
Rocky is a movie.
Yeah.
6, maybe a 5.
A 5?
10
Are you
out of 10
kidding
American
me?
classic.
Yeah, it's.
I've also never seen it though.
It's
10 out of 10 American classic.
I've also never
Fuck
seen
you.
it.
A 4 out of 10. The dialogue's trash.
It's not a
and it should
bad
feel
movie. It's
bad.
just a
It's a very old
Kind
movie,
of-
and it's a like hype movie for like boxing and
Is it even a hype movie?
yeah. Like
lot of
the
people
hype
say
is
it
the
is.
end of the
I mean,
movie.
you know.
Like the end of the movie is very hype, but most of the movie is nothing. Most of the movie is him running around. Like having interpersonal relationships with this autistic girl who works. Pretty much that. Rocky is a movie about. Well, what happens in Rocky? It's about an autistic guy who works as
I
a.
don't know. He just like goes around getting beat up by the mafia.
No, he works for the mafia and he's like an enforcer.
Yeah, and he beats people up, and then he's like at a gym, and he can't decide whether he wants to box or not, and people are mad because he can't decide.
And he's trying to like date the girl at the pet store.
yeah, and
she's like
she's stupid or something.
She's autistic. She's like actually mentally disabled.
Yeah, and he's been hit in the head too much too.
Yeah, they're both actually mentally disabled.
and then like I don't know, his coach.
His coach is like, "You're a bum. You're garbage
yeah,
at everything," and then it
and-
turns out he's okay at
You're
boxing.
a bum, Rocky.
Yeah,
and then he goes to his apartment and he berates him some more, and then Adrian comes to his apartment and then they sleep together, and then he goes and wins the match, and then he's like, "Idiot!" and that's the end of Rocky.
That he's right. That is pretty much how Rocky.
come in you again.
the thing is that
it's
they
so
put him up against.
stupid.
The thing about the movie is that they put him up against like
and there's a training montage somewhere in there.
they put him up against like a really famous boxer. That's what
I thought
it
it was
is.
Clubber Lang. Or is
No,
that the
I don't
sequel?
know. Creed. They put him up against Apollo Creed. They have a
Is
Rocky
Creed
fight.
a real life boxer?
No, in the movie he's like a
Isn't it
famous
Mr. T?
boxer. No, he's no, he's not Mr. T.
I thought
He's
Mr. T was
That'd be
the.
No,
hilarious.
that's like Rocky 4 or something. It's one of the later ones. There's Rocky fights all sorts of crazy, kooky characters, but the first one he's just a normal
I
guy.
love the
that
one
he
where
fights.
Rocky fights Godzilla.
Yeah, that's a good one. That's Rocky 6. Rocky versus Godzilla. What time are we at?
What time are we at? Oh, it's 8:43.
Not like actual time, Will. What time is the podcast at?
106.
106? Okay. Well, that's
Oh,
the
I guess
show,
that-
folks.
yeah,
Thank you. Thank you for listening to AnythingCast. I'm Patrick.
I don't thank you for listening. Fuck you for listening. How dare you listen? You bitches.